Hey guys, welcome back to Wine Talks with Miriam and Mom May.
So I'm sure we've all heard the saying, nice guys finish last. So today we thought we'd talk about whether girls like nice guys, what we consider nice guys, and if nice guys do indeed finish last. So stay tuned.
Well,
So So to begin, what do you consider a nice guy, Miriam?
what do I consider a nice guy? I don't know, like basic stuff, like I don't know, like a chivalrous,
Chivalrous?
chivalrous. Yeah, like anything. Like I feel like I don't have an actual definition of what I consider a nice guy. Like if you just treat me well, like yeah, then you're a nice guy. Like it doesn't. I don't know.
I think it's because recently there's this culture of like guys acting too cool or not wanting to come off as they're too nice to girls. So like a nice guy, really, I think when most girls say it, is guys that show you basic decency.
Yeah, like
which is really sad, right?
Yeah.
So a nice guy should be more than that. I feel like all guys, like no matter who you are, should give you respect, period. So if like you're talking about a nice guy, for me, a nice guy would be like someone that wants to go above and beyond for me. So above the respect, above the human decency, above the taking me out on a nice date or paying for a first date. That's like basic stuff to me. But I think it's because the definition of a nice like guy in this culture today is not what you would like define as nice.
Yeah.
Because nice just means being a good person.
So I'm like, whenever people say like, oh, like he's too nice, I'm like, what does that even mean? Because isn't that just a regular, like that's just a person just treating you properly the way you should be treated, not like all these little like assholes walking around. But
I also think that with nice guys, there's like self-proclaimed nice guys and then guys that are actually nice. I find that like oftentimes guys that say, oh, but I'm a nice guy. Are you really nice, or are you doing nice things in order to get the person to like you back?
Yeah.
Because then you're not necessarily a nice guy.
Yeah.
If you're doing it for an end goal, I wouldn't say like you're nice. You're just you know?
Because they're the same ones to be doing all of that. They'll get you and then treat you like trash after. And
exactly. Or throw it back in your face after they don't get you and be like, I did this, I did that. So I think we have to be careful when we say nice guy, because you could actually have a nice guy and then you could have a self-proclaimed nice guy. I feel like self-proclaimed nice guys are the worst.
Yeah.
They are just there to kind of get what they want, and then when they don't get what they want, they get upset. Okay, so I guess that brings us to answering the question, do nice guys finish last?
I don't want to say they do, but I just feel like okay, especially like in high school and like in like university or whatever, like the so-called like, let's say the jock, okay, cool, whatever, like they're not the nice guys, they're like the class clown, they're like whatever, and everyone's in love with them because they're cute and like whatever, and then we're like you being like the regular guy and like you just showing like normal human decency, you're called the nice guy. And it's not that girls don't like you, it's just that like in that like day and like age, we're all about like, yo, but like if I like date that like basketball player, like then I'm cool, like do you know what I mean? Like it's not about you.
For sure.
Like
that's a really good point. I agree with that, because in high school I like the guy that wasn't
and the thing is,
that wasn't nice to me,
right?
So.
They could be like super trash, but it's all about like in high school and stuff, it's all different. Like it's not we're not looking really at your personality at this point. It's just about I'm sorry to say, but it's like, I'm not gonna lie, in high school, like I wasn't here like, oh, I want like a funny sweet guy. I was like, no, you need to be 6'6", you need to be on the volleyball team, ask her, like you need to be like all of this stuff, and then I'll holler at you, and then like we can have a conversation. You could probably still treat me like shit, but like as long as we take a photo together and like you're the ideal guy that everybody wants, then like okay.
Yeah, I guess what Miriam's trying to say is, I guess it depends what like place in your life you're at.
Exactly.
We find that like younger girls, we kind of We care more about the packaging than we care about what's inside.
Yeah.
Not for everyone. Everyone's
Yeah.
different. There's some girls that from a young age, they knew exactly what they wanted and what was inside mattered to them more like than what was on the outside. I wish I could say the same. That wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But I actually also think that a point to make is like there's a difference between being a nice guy and a passive guy. Do you know like you can be a nice guy, but I also want a guy that would dash me on the wall and shake me. And be like, my man. Obviously, like in a fun, playful way.
But like,
violence. But you know what I mean? Like, I need someone to tell me to shut the fuck up when it's time to shut the fuck up. Or tell me when I'm wrong. Do you get what I mean? No one wants a guy that's gonna be like, whatever you want, sweetie, all the time. Like, I don't want a passive guy.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have nice guys who think they're nice because you're passive.
Yeah, but like, and I feel like that ends up at like ruining the relationship at the end of the day, because like when you're passive so much, like you're never really communicating like how you feel about certain things, like all that stuff, and you're just allowing all this stuff to the day that you blow up, and it's like, what is like what? And then you find out that the whole relationship is a lie, because this whole time you're thinking that he's fine with like all of this and that you're doing this and all that stuff, and then like 5 years later into the relationship, he's like, I never liked that anyways, you're trash. And you're like, wait, like when were you this type of person? But no, I 100% agree with my man. Like, you can be a nice guy, but a passive guy, like, if anyone knows me, I'm a really independent person. So like, I might come off as like trying to tell you what to do and like might like run your life. So if you can't come and like do your own thing or tell me to like back down, I honestly probably can't talk to you, because I'd be like, I feel like I'm taking care of a child. And like, yeah, like that's a difference though. Like, it's not that you're nice, it's just like passive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's not necessarily about nice guys finishing last. It really depends on like what the person likes, and also like how the person feels about themselves. Like, as you get older, if you are 23 at our big ages, we are looking for guys that talk to us anyhow, don't reply our texts, like say when we go out there, like, you're paying, I'm paying for mine, which is fine sometimes, it's like that would honestly mean that we don't respect or love ourselves if we have someone that's not putting in the same effort as we are, that doesn't respect us. So it's like, but with that said, we also don't want someone that we're gonna walk over like a mat.
Yeah.
So it's like, be a nice guy, and like we said, nice could mean like different things for different people.
That's true.
So for me, my nice guy will be someone that just understands my love language. Like, bringing me flowers, I'm on my period, I want sushi.
Yes.
You're a nice guy. Do you get what I mean? Buy me a new wig. Yeah. You know? Okay, that sounds really selfish. I care about other things too. I mean, if I call you crying, pray for me. That's nice too.
But like, yeah, it's really the simple things. Like, you don't have to do the absolute most. Like, it can really be as simple as like, my favorite chocolate is Kit Kats, and like you went to Dollarama and you're coming to see me, and you just picked it up. Like,
think about it.
Yeah, like it's not that deep.
Counts.
100%. But remember, you have to know their love language though. Because like that's all. Yeah.
Just understand the person, and also like with being a nice guy, bro. For the nice guys out there, whether you're a self-proclaimed nice guy or people are saying, "Oh, he's such a nice guy," just make sure you're being nice because you're being nice. Not that you're expecting something from this girl. Not that you're doing it in hopes that this girl will like sleep with you or give you what you want. So I feel like people that say nice guys finish last are guys that were doing all the things they thought would get the girl, but they didn't get them at the end. So make sure that you're doing these nice things out of the goodness for your heart, or make sure that you're doing it for someone that reciprocates your feelings, and that's on period, because that's it. That's how human nature works. Just because you like someone does not mean they have to like you back, unfortunately. But yeah, that's on period, and that's what I have to say about that. Miriam, do you have anything to add?
Yo, she said it all. If you're gonna learn anything, just go back a couple of minutes and just like re-listen to whatever she just said.
What I said, basically.
Yes.
But yeah, that's our thoughts on that. But we did have a question from a viewer. We wanted to help them figure the situation out. So I'm just gonna read out his dilemma. And then we can give you our thoughts on that. So he said, the girl I am crazy about, she never initiates conversation, but the conversations we have are very balanced, not one-sided at all, and goes on for days. I tried not texting or calling her for a week, and then she reacted to my Insta story to initiate the conversation. So he's a bit confused in the sense that, does this girl like me? Does this girl not like me? Etc. etc. Miriam, do you have any advice for our viewer?
Miriam,
we are here to give you the hard facts.
Okay.
Say it with your chest.
Okay, I'm gonna say it with my chest. If I'm being completely honest, it kind of seems like the girl doesn't like you. Okay.
Woo! Rip off the bandage, why don't you?
Because, okay, this is just for me though. Remember, every girl's different. So, like, you can continue and pursue her if you want after this whole thing. But if it's me, that's how I would react to, like, you just being my friend. 100, it's not like if you text me, I'm not gonna not reply back, like, you're my friend. So, of course, like, the conversations go both ways. Whether you start texting me first or not, like, it wouldn't necessarily faze me because we're friends. Like, whereas if I liked you, then I probably would have messaged you the next day and been like, what's up? Why aren't you texting me? And then her replying to, like, your stab story, I mean, like, we all do it. like, if you're friends, 100%, like, my friend goes somewhere, I'm like, and I thought it was funny, or they went somewhere that I wanted to go to, I would 100% reply. And if a conversation starts, then that's great. But it's not really like I'm doing it because, like, I like you and I'm just trying to, like, find a way to have a conversation with you. But on the other hand of that situation, she could just like you and she might not be me at all. And that's just the way, like, she doesn't know how to express, like, her feelings. So if you stop messaging her first, she's probably like, okay, like, I don't want to feel bad, so I'm not going to message him first. So I'm just going to leave it until he messages me. And then, like, it could have been that one day where she was just like, okay, like, I'm brave. And, like, he put up something on Snap. So, like, let me hit him up and see, like, what happens. Like, there's always, but.
Agreed.
Yeah, if you're asking for my opinion, I'm going to say she doesn't like you and you guys are friends. But.
I agree with Miriam quite a bit. Okay, if I was her, and, I know you. I know you're a sweet guy for sure. But if I was her, I would say you are my safety net. And that is that guy we're kind of talking to.
Oh.
He's not too shabby. We have good conversations. He makes us feel good about ourselves. But he's not our first choice. So what happens is we're not necessarily initiating the conversations or the meeting up. But if it happens, we're kind enough to kind of give him a little bit of deets. A little bit of dots. To kind of keep him interested. That's why she liked your story. She's like, man, I haven't talked to this man in a minute. Let me remind him
that I'm still here.
It's what it sounds like, because like, knowing myself and, like, most girls, when we like a guy, we are texting you, as I'm doing that guy right now, I'll be doing, have you eaten?
Like, for real, like,
are you well? There's a storm today. Make sure you're inside. Like, when a girl likes, at least most girls. But Miriam did make a really good point that that's just for girls like us.
Yeah.
There are some girls that are really, like, maybe don't feel they need to really show themselves emotionally or be vulnerable till they know they have you on lock.
Yeah. So
you definitely do have, like, girls like that may just be kind of trying to protect themselves in a way. Just, they might be enjoying your company or talking to you, but they're trying to protect themselves from getting hurt for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. But in that scenario, you have to look at the situation and decide what it is. You know this girl more than we do.
Mm-hmm. I don't even have tissue.
But no, like I was saying, this is a situation where we've given you your opinion, but you have to look at the girl. You know what your relationship with her is like. You know what she's like with other people, maybe other guys. Look at that and kind of decide which of the two she fits in more.
Yeah.
Am I a safety net, or does this girl like me, but is she scared to show it?
Yeah.
And that's that. And that's on period.
Oh, we answered your question.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. If you do, like, need any more advice, feel free to reach out,
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
I am too.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope we answered some of your questions about nice guys. If you're a nice guy out there, continue being sweet to women. We go through a lot. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends. And thank you once again for watching us. We really appreciate you guys. Till next time.